Part 2 of that Silver Age haul coming up now. Alright guys, if you watched the part 1 video, you already know where this collection came from and the backstory. You also know that we went through Tales of Suspense, Thor, and X-Men. Today's video, we're not even going to talk about where they came from. We're just going right into the books. We're going through Daredevil, Avengers, and Amazing Spider-Man. We're going to talk about some books, look through everything, and check out the key issues. Alright, a bunch of Daredevil to go through. There's not a tremendous amount of keys in here. There's also not a tremendous amount of keys in the Daredevil run as it is. But again, there's a nice chunk of Silver Age books here. We're going to start at Daredevil 26. A little bit of staining across the top, a little bit of damage across the top. These are old books though. You're looking at the early to mid 60s. So we're starting Daredevil 26. Daredevil 27, again, some staining on the side, a little bit of damage. Everything's connected though. Cover is attached. Daredevil 28, Daredevil 29, a little bit of staining, a little bit of rust on the staple here, a little damage here. Again, you can kind of see the staining all the way across. Daredevil 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, cool cover, love it, 39, 40, see the staining on the white all the way around, 41, 42, see this line right down there. 43, great cover. First time I believe they interacted here. First time Daredevil and Captain America met in Daredevil 43. 44, 45, 40, just kidding. This is king size number 1. This is actually the last one. So king size Daredevil number 1. This is the end of the Daredevil run from this collection. We're going to move on to Avengers. Alright guys, we're going to start with Avengers 36, a lot of damage all on the spine, a lot of secondary writing here, right across. I mean, it's hard to miss all that, but we're going to start here at Avengers 36, Avengers 38, some spine ticks, color breaks, chipping up here, 39, more damage across that spine, big crease here as well. 40, a lot of staining, a lot of chipping on this. There's a hole right here. Big crease here. 41, 42. Most of these are about mid-grade. Usually if I'm pointing them out, it's because they're a little lower. 44. You should be able to see the staining across the top here. Great cover too. 45, 46. 49, 50, 51, 58, awesome cover, 67, we're jumping around here now, king size number 1, and king size number 2 with a little custom artwork over here on the side. So that's it for the Avengers. Amazing Spider-Man's up next. I'm going to have to split them up into 2 groups because there's a whole lot of them. Then we'll be getting into the keys. Alright, so we might come across some minor keys across the Spider-Man books, but I didn't want to pull every key and minor key out. So if you see something, obviously, I know it's there. We're going to be talking about the much bigger books here at the end, but first let's go through all this. Starting with Amazing Spider-Man 27, very low grade, all across the spine. The cover may even be detached on this. I don't even know. These all will be rebagged and boarded, but a lot of these are going to be staying in the personal collection. Amazing Spider-Man 29, Second Scorpion. 30. 32. 34. 35. Molten Man. 36, Looter. 44, I believe this is the second lizard. 45, 47, 48, 49. If you watched part 1, you knew that issue 50 won't be in here. It was taken from the collection. But here's 51. Second Kingpin, first Kingpin cover. 52, 53, 54. Now that's it for part 1. I have the second half of Amazing Spider-Man up next. Or on to 55, 56, 57, 60, 61, 62, a lot of staining here on the side, 63, 64, a lot of staining here, all across here you can kind of see it too, 65, 66, a lot of staining, a lot of damage there, 67, 70, 88, up to 15 cents now, another 88, 110. So now we're creeping into Bronze Age. An Amazing Spider-Man king size number 4, another number 4, and that's it for the Amazing Spider-Man books. All right, let's take a look at the keys from Avengers and Amazing Spider-Man. All right, guys, we're going to start here actually with a spec book. This is Avengers 43, first appearance of the Red Guardian, who is actually Natasha Romanoff's husband. This is Black Widow's husband. People are starting to spec a little bit that he may be in the Black Widow movie. Minor character because I think he dies in the next issue, but, you know, this is his first appearance. This is Avengers 43. Avengers 47, this is the first appearance of, I forgot the guy's name, but he becomes the Black Knight, which is Avengers 48. Avengers 52, Black Panther joins the Avengers. You know, some of these aren't major keys, but still, probably worth noting. Avengers 53 is the first Avengers X-Men crossover in the Avengers title. A little bit of staining up here, but that's all right. Still a nice book to have. Avengers 54, I believe this is the cameo, and this is the first appearance, 55, of Ultron. All right. Avengers 56, what is this, the origin retold, I think? Pretty sure it's Cap's origin again. Nice books. Nice Silver Age books. Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man 28, first appearance of Molten Man. A lot of spec behind the Spider-Man trailer. This book is really hard to find in high grade because of the black cover. You could see all the damage. I mean, every little thing will stand out on a black cover. You could see the crease here, right across the bottom. All right, so this is Amazing Spider-Man 28, first appearance of the Molten Man. Amazing Spider-Man 31, first Harry Osborn, first Gwen Stacy. Nice book. Amazing Spider-Man 33, this is just a classic Ditko cover. A lot of damage over here. Nice book. Some chipping up here, but still, great cover. Amazing Spider-Man 37, man, I completely forgot what this was. This is the first Norman Osborn, I believe. He's not revealed as the Green Goblin yet, but I'm pretty sure this is the first Norman Osborn. 38, that's the last Ditko Spidey, I believe. This is it for Ditko on Amazing Spider-Man 38. A little bit of staining around the edges here. Still a great book. Amazing Spider-Man 41, first appearance of the Rhino. Then we got Amazing Spider-Man 42. This is the first cameo of Mary Jane. And Amazing Spider-Man 43 is her first full appearance. Amazing Spider-Man 46. This is the first Shocker. 58. Is this? I'm pretty sure this is the first Spider Slayer. Not positive, though. Amazing Spider-Man 59. This is actually the first Mary Jane cover and the last of the key issues from the Avengers and Amazing Spider-Man. All right, guys, that's it for part 2. We went through Amazing Spider-Man, we went through Daredevil, went through Avengers, pulled out the keys, discussed them real quick, pointed out some of the flaws in some of the lower grade books, and that is it. Again, this is part 2 of one Silver Age long box that I found in the wild. If you haven't watched part 1, go back, watch part 1. You get the whole backstory on how it all came to be. Now, if you guys could just like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment, let me know if you like that format that we just did. Based off of the first 2 videos I did, this one was a little bit different. And that's simply it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.